Hey, what's up you guys, it's the Curious Owl here, and yes, I am finally doing my Q&A video. So as you guys know, just last week I hit my first big milestone with my channel. I have now got 100 owlets in the flock. There are 100 of you amazing little birdies in the flock, and I'm so excited because when I started this channel almost a year and a half ago, I never thought it would get to this big amount of people. I didn't think I would ever actually be making content that people actually liked and would want to keep up with and actually watch and enjoy. So the fact that I finally hit one of these big milestones is such an amazing honor because I feel like I'm actually doing something that is worthwhile. Yeah, so I wanted to be able to answer some of your guys' questions about me as a bit of a kind of reward for all of us for getting to this point. If you've been with me from the very beginning, if you've been with me for a day, thank you so much for subscribing because it means the world to me that you would even take the time out of your day to watch my videos and to even subscribe to my channel, leave a like in it or a comment or anything of that kind. It just makes me so happy because at least I'm getting some kind of feedback from people and I'm getting some kind of recognition from, you know, random individuals who don't know anything about me but want to know more about me, and that's what I like, is the fact that people want to get to know me better. So without further ado, I will get right to the questions. Now, some of them are in sets, like some people actually wrote multiple questions in them, so I will try to answer those people first because they have multiple questions, and some of them do overlap, so I will mention that if they do overlap at any point. So the first set of questions is from my friend Fantasia, or as I know her, Rachel, who just hit 90,000 subscribers on her channel. So yay, Rachel! I'm so happy for you. You're doing so good. I'm so excited. So close to 100K. I cannot wait for you to hit that one. But anyway, she said, I noticed you're doing a Q&A and said to ask questions. Here, so my questions are, what made you want to start your YouTube channel? Did anything inspire you? What do you love most about making videos? What's something weird that you love, like a weird combo of food, literally anything? Okay, those are my questions I have. So thank you, Rachel, for leaving so many awesome questions. The reason I wanted to make my YouTube channel was because it was a way for me to kind of escape the things that were going on in my life. As many people know who have been on the channel for a while, I am a college student and I have a relationship and I have a job. I actually have technically 2 jobs because I have one that I work over the school year and one that I just started that I'm going to be working over the summer with. So there's a lot of things that kind of go on in my life that are really stressful. I get really anxious a lot of the times. I've got a little bit of social anxiety just because I'm afraid of what people think of me. And when I started my channel, I kind of wanted to just step outside my comfort zone and kind of put myself out there in a different way. I don't really go to parties that much because I'm not much of a party person. I don't like big crowds of people. So I thought that YouTube was an interesting way to do it because I'd seen so many people who were kind of like me, where they're introverts, they don't like being in big crowds of people very often, kind of goofy, kind of weird, and people don't really know what to do with them, so they make videos on YouTube just for entertainment purposes, to get somebody to laugh, somebody to smile, or just for themselves. And that was really what inspired me to do my channel, and a lot of people honestly inspired me to do it. A lot of the bigger YouTubers, you know, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie, I really was inspired by their energy and their humor to really try to incorporate my humor, my personal humor, into my videos because honestly, if you are with me in person, I can be a pretty funny individual. At least I think so. Or that might be just because I'm a little on the goofy side and people think that's funny. But I just wanted to incorporate that in my videos, and the amount of energy that they give off in their videos, I wanted to be able to give off in my videos. So sometimes, like when I prep for videos, I'll watch like a Jacksepticeye video or something just to kind of get myself pumped up because I want that kind of energy. I want to show that I am that energetic person because that is who I am. I'm a very bubbly, energetic person if you actually meet me in person. And then other people did inspire me, like actually Rachel herself inspired me. With her Sims videos, I was really inspired to, you know, create story-based Let's Plays. And that's kind of all I do. I don't like the challenges really that much. I tried the Black Widow challenge and I didn't like it at all. I don't like the idea of doing challenges on my channel, so I stuck with story-based Let's Plays and I love it. and I've tried not to copy anything that she's done, but I've tried to create my own stories based on kind of what she does with hers, where she kind of leaves it up to every single day, but following a specific storyline. So, and just the fact that Rachel started with being so introverted and so quiet from her very first series that she did, and then seeing her today with 90,000 subscribers, and she sounds like the most confident person in the world when she's doing her videos. I wanted to make that kind of a growth. I wanted to be that kind of person that makes that kind of change in their life. As far as what do I love most about making videos, I think my favorite thing is really recording the videos. Like, I actually love recording a lot, because although I ramble a lot in some videos, especially ones where I sit in front of my camera like this, it's really fun because I really get to express who I am. I really get to talk to you guys, and in games I get to actually just be myself, and I get to be goofy and obnoxious and stuff, because sometimes that's hard for me to do in real life. When I record, it's my safe space. I found in the last year and a half. It's my safe space. It's the place I feel comfortable. I can actually just do whatever I want and feel like I have no repercussions for the most part. And it's just a fun time, especially when I play things like the Doctor Who games or The Sims or things like that. Like, it's time for me to just have fun and actually get to play video games, because if I wasn't doing this on my channel, I don't think I would be playing video games as much as I do normally now, because I'm so usually focused on my homework and things like that, that I never used to be able to play video games as much as I do today. So I'm kind of grateful that I do that for myself. As far as something weird that I love, that's really, I don't know, because what is really weird to other people? I know I'm kind of getting deep there, but this actually just happened earlier today. I was making a thumbnail for my Sims Family Let's Play, making the thumbnail for that today, and I was just in the background kind of listening to a Dr. Pimple Popper video. I know it sounds really crazy, but I really enjoy those videos because, I don't know, everyone who watches those videos and likes it gets some kind of weird satisfaction from seeing the things that come out of the people's bodies like that. It's really weird. It's more satisfying to me because I have such bad blackheads on my nose, so watching like somebody like popping blackheads on somebody, it makes me like, oh, that makes me feel so much better. Like, at least my skin is not as bad as that person kind of thing. That's kind of what I get from it. So I enjoy watching them, or at least just listening to like the doctor talk, because she's got a really soothing voice in my opinion. So like if I'm just working on something, I have her voice in the back. The next question comes from my friend Lily Rain. She is a friend of mine I have met on the Minecraft server, and she asks, she says, congrats first of all, and says, my question is, what kinds of games do you like playing aside from The Sims? Well, as my channel will show you, I play pretty much everything other than The Sims. I play all kinds of games. Like, I love the Doctor Who games, although they're not really on Steam anymore. I kind of just play really anything that strikes my fancy, things that I find interesting. Maybe I find them from like other channels that play them and I'm like, ooh, that's kind of cool. I wonder how I would play that kind of thing. So literally anything. And then I have some questions also from my friend Fuzzy Harry Rabbit, who is also a friend that I have met on the server. First one is, what made you become a YouTuber? And like I said, it's because I really just wanted something to do that would help me kind of relax from my days, because I get so stressed out all the time. And I just kind of wanted to step outside my comfort zone a little bit, with the fact that I'm very introverted. I very rarely go out with friends even. I very rarely ever get out of like my house or my room unless like I'm with Robert or my family. Like, I don't really go out with friends that much. So I felt like this was my way of being able to kind of express myself without having to actually step outside of my house. Who is your inspiration? And like I said, I've got a lot of people that I am inspired by. They're all inspirations for different reasons. But like I said, people like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie, Rachel is one of my biggest ones. Smosh for a while was one of my biggest inspirations, but that was because I was thinking of getting into sketch comedy, but I don't think I'm really like humor funny. I think I'm kind of more just goofy funny, and I make a lot of references to movies and TV shows that most people wouldn't get. What are your goals on YouTube / in real life? On YouTube, I don't really have any goals. I actually said this, I think, towards the beginning of when I started my channel, that I wasn't going to set any goals for myself on YouTube, because this is not something that I really want to like like, I'm not gonna expect it to take off at any time. Like, this is more of something for me just to do for fun, something that I just want to do in my spare time and just be a way for me to relax. I feel like if I made it my full-time job, I would be way too stressed out all the time, more so than I am now, especially with the fact that I'm really trying to get into editing and publishing. I don't see it honestly going anywhere, but I welcome all kinds of success that comes from making this channel. Honestly, if it comes my way, it will come my way, and I'm kind of gonna leave it at that because I don't know, I'm not looking to be famous from YouTube, but you know, whatever I get, I will gladly accept, basically. As far as real life, the biggest goal for me is to be able to work at a very popular publishing house called HarperCollins, or even Simon Pulse, actually. Simon Pulse would probably be, it's a really big contender. If you're not familiar with those two publishers, they publish a lot of YA fiction. Simon Pulse more so the supernatural side, HarperCollins kind of both more contemporary and supernatural, kind of just depends on the author. They are my two biggest publishing companies because I read the most books from those two publishing companies, and so I think that they put out a lot of good content. I really enjoy a lot of the content they have put out over the last few years, and I just really want to be able to work there when I get out of college. Unfortunately, that would mean I would have to move to New York if that was possible, but it would be, I think, a necessary change because I kind of don't like the way that Michigan is. I'm sure New York wouldn't be that much better, especially in the winters, but at least it would be a change of scenery, and I have always wanted to live in the big city, although some friends of mine who live in New York are telling me that it's not as all it's cracked up to be, but I guess I'll have to figure that out for myself. So those are all the questions I really had for this Q&A. I thought that was a pretty good set of them because some of them had very long answers, I feel like. A couple of them were repeats, but again, I would reiterate the same thing I said earlier. So yeah, but thank you guys so much for joining me in this Q&A video, and thank you all so much for being a part of this channel and being subscribed because it means, honestly, it means the world to me because it shows me that somebody out there enjoys what I am doing and actually likes me for my personality. And there's a big reason as to why that is, and I guess I'll talk about it because it's just something really quick. My entire life, I've basically been insecure about how people see me and how people react to me. And it's because most of my life, a lot of people thought I was really kind of strange, I was really out there. I don't think I was really ever bullied per se, but I had some people that questioned the things I did and didn't understand me, and it made me very insecure throughout most of my life. And so the fact that you guys are here and you're watching my content and seeing me for who I really am and seeing me as I really am in my own environment, and you like it, it means the world to me because it proves to me that I'm not just a weirdo and that nobody understands. People do understand me and they can support me and they will love me as somebody they watch on YouTube for who I am because I'm 100% me all the time on this channel. If you guys do have any questions that you want me to answer at any time, you guys can always hit me up on my social media that I always leave in the description below. I'm very open to answering pretty much any question, honestly, about anything. Yeah, so thank you guys all so much for joining me in every single video, whether you've been here for a day or you've been here for a year and a half. I love you all so very much, and I will see all of you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye, guys.